Republican Congressman Matt Gaetz has had a very bad week. And he had a bad week because on Wednesday, his ex-girlfriend in Orlando spoke to a grand jury. Now, this is a massive new development in this case. And I'm sure by now everybody's seen the headlines. You know Matt Gaetz' girlfriend went and spoke to the grand jury. But let me explain for a moment why this is so pivotal in this particular investigation. First of all, prosecutors have been trying to get the ex-girlfriend to cooperate for months and months now. She didn't want to do it. But eventually, it had been reported that she had been almost threatened, I guess, with obstruction of justice. In fact, she had been texting her friends and talking to her friends saying, "I'm worried I'm about to be hit with obstruction of justice charges." So the fact that she has now decided to cooperate either means she just did a complete 180 and said, "You know what, fine, I'll testify." Or more likely, she worked out some kind of plea deal with the prosecutors to say, "Listen, you agree not to touch me, okay? Nothing bad happens to me. I'm not going to be in any trouble, and I will come and talk to you and tell you everything you want and give you any communications I may have." That seems to be the more likely scenario here. So why the ex-girlfriend? Well, because I think at this point it's obvious the investigation is in fact honing in on Matt Gaetz. You know, prior to this, to be perfectly fair to Matt Gaetz, which he doesn't deserve it, but I'll do it, it really wasn't even exactly clear that Matt Gaetz was an actual target in this investigation. And I know you may think, no, we did not know he was an actual target. He was involved in it, sure. Embroiled in it, absolutely. Communicating with the guy that's about to go to jail for many, many years, yes. But was he himself being looked at as a potential criminal? The ex-girlfriend testifying tells us that yes, that is most likely the case here. Of course, we cannot say for certain because we're not a part of this. We're not on the grand jury. We're not the prosecutors looking into it. But they wouldn't want to talk to his ex-girlfriend if they weren't going after him. That would make zero sense. So that is the big development there. And of course, everything's eventually going to come out. But let's not forget, the clock is running out on Joel Greenberg. Greenberg will be sentenced, actually not even sentenced, he's been sentenced, excuse me. He's going to jail in March. He's had that extended twice because he was cooperating so much, giving prosecutors so much wonderful information. But time's up now. He's pretty much given them everything that they need. They've continued to interview other individuals like the ex-girlfriend here. So Greenberg goes away in March, no longer cooperating because he is in prison and he's given them everything they need. And that's that. And I think at that point, possibly in March, which is right about when we hit the 1-year mark of when this scandal was revealed to the public, I think that's when the indictments are going to fly. And of course, Matt Gaetz is looking at potential charges for obstruction of justice himself, trafficking of a minor, and traveling across state lines to have sex with a minor. So these are not small charges. These are not, he'll get probation. No, these are go to jail for a long time criminal charges that Matt Gaetz could be facing and is likely facing based on the new revelations that we got this week. This is Hattie. Hattie wants to know why you have not subscribed to our channel. You obviously like our videos, so do us a favor and subscribe.